breathes really nice. All right, here I go. Right off the bat, I noticed that the Nomad feels very easy to breathe. I don't have to pull hard at all to get air into my lungs. It breathes really nice. And the hose tows pretty good on my back. I can barely feel that it's there. Just like a traditional scuba regulator, the Smart Reg has a purge button. So if you press the purge button, it'll activate Nomad to run and it'll pump extra air into your mouthpiece. And that's really good to flush any water that gets in there, flushes it right out. And you can see every time I inhale, it activates the Nomad to run on its own. If you look up here on the underside of Nomad, you can press the battery indicator while you're in the water. And look at that, I've got 4 lights. That means I've got a full charge of battery. I'm good to go for a long time. I only let out about 15 foot of hose. I coiled up the rest on the Nomad and it's real easy to swim along with. It doesn't drag. I'm able to achieve a nice trim and buoyancy in the water. Feels really good. Using the Nomad, you want to work on your technique just like you would with any other type of diving. You want to be laid out horizontal like this, kicking with your legs and your fins. Your hands are together. You don't need them to swim. With a properly weighted weight belt that keeps you neutrally buoyant. And be mindful of where your hose is so it's not getting snagged up on anything on the surface. The Nomad performs really well. I'm really happy with it. It breathes really easy, almost as natural as scuba diving for me. The hose tows along great on your back. It doesn't pull on your mouth, so that's really nice. The Smart Reg works fantastic. If you take the regulator out of your mouth and put it back in, you can hit the purge button, fill it back up with air, and keep breathing just like you could with scuba diving. So the only thing left to do is to get this out in the salt water, and let's check out some reef. I'm at the lagoon here. This is one of my favorite places to snorkel in Florida. Now, just to show you how portable the Nomad is, I put it on my inflatable paddleboard. Nomad's gonna sit on it just like this. All my extra stuff up here. We'll get out in the water and see how it goes. Look at the lagoon today. Look how beautiful the water is. It's so nice. And I made it all the way out here on the paddleboard alone. I got the Nomad. All right, I'm all geared up. I'm ready to jump in the water. Nomad is all the way out there. Take a listen. You can hear the Nomad out there. It kind of sounds like a compressor. Pretty cool because it lets everyone know that I'm still breathing and I'm still alive, and my dive partner also can always look at that, listen for me, and know I'm good to go. I've got all my extra gear in this bag strapped off to the board, and all my really important stuff is in the dry bag on the Nomad already. So I'll always have my very important things with me in case I get separated from the paddleboard. So I'm looking 100%. I'm gonna jump in the water. Let's get down there and check out the reef. I made it back to the boat ramp on the paddleboard. It was so awesome. I'm so happy that I have a really good diving system that I can use right off my paddleboard. This is gonna make my life so easy. The Nomad worked exactly like it was supposed to. It breathed easy. I used it for about an hour, and after about an hour, the battery started to get low, and then I felt the pulsating. Every time I breathe in, you can feel it pulsate, and that's the Nomad letting you know that the battery is getting low. And so it's time to make your way safely back to the surface, and that's exactly what I did.